Good afternoon and welcome back to the LD2L Season 17/18 game number 1 of Delightful Jaguars versus Carpe Tronum number 2. And you know what's going to be happening right here. We're going to go into the first band. This is going to be band number 1 from the Delightful Jaguars. And let's see what's going to be going on. They probably are going to ban a couple supports. I think that happens almost every game, but they're going to go for the Ember instead. They want to not see that in the mid lane, most likely. We did see it as a 4 earlier, but we're going to ditch that idea. On the other side for Carpe Tronum number 2, I'm only going to say that a couple more times, and then we're going to shorten it to Carp. Is going to go for the Witch Doctor. Like I said, want to get those supports out of the way. Usually, those supports are picked first, so we'll see what's going to happen here. They're going to go into their second ban. They only have 4 to choose from for the first, and then we're going to go into the full Jaguars, who have 3, and then first pick. They're going to go for an Underlord. Very good. Very strong right now. Haven't seen a lot, and they're going to go for an Ursa on the Delightful Jaguars. And we'll see. I mean, they've really been banning a couple cores right now. This is interesting. I like to see it. Delightful Jaguars. I'm only going to say that a couple more times, too. Carp Tronum back on the ban right now. I could probably... They're going to go for the Wind. Interesting. Okay, both teams say, hey, you know, Carp said, listen, I see you guys are banning cores. I'm going to do the same thing. You know, you don't want to fight fair. That's okay. We'll bring out the claws. You didn't think a carp could scratch it, but I'm telling you, it can get feisty in here. If you can hear that in the background, that's my little black cat. She's just coming in here screaming like I'm going to be doing later. Let's go into it. They're going to ban the Venge out as well. Could be a core or support. I really like this hero. And last ban right now until the pick phase is going to be... Thinking about it. They said, hey, we got 26 seconds to use before we go into a reserve time, and we're going to use it. All right, this is really important. Now, you do only have 2 minutes of reserve time, 2 minutes and 10 seconds to be exact. They're going to ban that Lifestealer. They're going to go into their next pick right now, and they're going to be thinking about this. This first pick right here, it could be very important, okay? You could pick ban something. You could pick something that they're not thinking of, and honestly, you could just pick an offlaner that you don't care about and be good to go, like an axe or a centaur. I've seen sometimes they even pick something that goes in mid lane, like an OD. They really have the opportunity of everything. Thank you. I do appreciate that. They're going to go for the Ogre Magi, and most likely is going to be played as a support. And on the other side, we see Carp here. Is going to be picking first as well, and then it goes into the ban phase. Let's see what they got. Most likely will be going for another support.
5 seconds remain. Radiance ban.
Thank you. We're going to pick up a Spirit Breaker ban. I like it, you know, or a Spirit Breaker pick. I actually really like Spirit Breaker. Play him a lot in that 4 position. Most likely will be played here, and it's very good. Especially against the Ogre Magi. You don't really care. You have that status resistance with the bulldoze. You run at them, you get stunned, you get slowed with that stupid ignite flying out 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7 times. But you're okay. You know, you'll be fine with no problems. They're going to ban the CK. Okay. Feels like they're... And the Jug. Okay, they're really targeting the carry of Carp right now. They say, listen, if he can't have a good game, the rest of the team is going to fall apart. You don't have a carry, you can't play. And you know what? That makes sense, right? If he only has a limited pool of so many heroes, you got to think about that. Carp might next game, right, depending on how this goes, honestly, they might pick up a...
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
A carry first and then see what they want to do afterwards. You know what I mean? They've been the Slark. Interesting. So they have an idea. Maybe they're going to pick up a Medusa. Usually you pick a Slark against Medusa or other tanky heroes. They have a pick here. They'll probably pick a support, like a squishy support most likely. Something that can fight in lane. I think Disruptor would be okay, depending on what they're trying to lane with. Disruptor, maybe Dazzle. They go for the Venomancer. Okay, actually, same kind of thing with the Dazzle. You have to slow and you're able to kill in lanes. What do you lane with this? It's going to be a carry. Carry with the Venomancer. You want to use something that uses the slows. Troll Warlord? Are you going for a troll? I could see it. Slark actually, I think, does okay against troll because he's just going to make stacks. Troll Warlord. Delightful Jaguars is... I think they're just banning cores that Carp plays. Let's see what we got here. Delightful. What are you going to pick up? They are going to go for... What are you going to go for? What are you going to go for? I could see them picking up a 4 and a 3 right now.
Radiant team.
They need someone that fights the Clink, so they pick up a Wraith King. Interesting. Maybe that's what Carp wanted to pick up with the Slark ban. This could be an offlane Wraith King, actually. You need something that fights the Venomancer in the... Oh, I wonder if you 4 the Ogre and then you pick up like a Lion or something. Spirit Breaker really doesn't do anything without mana. Like, he can't charge, and all he's going to do is walk at you and try to bash you. But it's super low, so it doesn't even matter. And if you just kick your, just kick his mana out, you're good. I think the Lion would actually be okay here. They're going to go for a Hoodwink. It's all right. I understand. They have the break as well. It actually wouldn't be too bad. Hoodwink's pretty good overall. Has wave clear. Can fight against the Spirit Breaker without being just like cooked. Can run into the trees after the charge. It's actually an alright choice.
5 seconds remaining.
Carp, offlaner most likely. I think Axe is okay. He builds armor and it's gonna help against that Spectral Blade and the right clicks of the Wraith King. You could go Abaddon actually. Abaddon against the Ogre Magi and the Hoodwink would actually be pretty okay. The worry is, though, is you don't have the regular damage from an offlaner like an Axe or a Centaur or like a Primal Beast or something. But you are tanky, though. I think that's fine. I think you could go Abaddon and then like Weaver. I think that'd be okay. Maybe you pick your mid first. So like, I would pick they pick a Darkseer. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking the Weaver due to the Wraith King. You can kind of get away from the Wraith King. You can also burn his mana if you get a Diffusal. I feel like Jaguars is trying to bait the AM pick. Especially with the Slark ban.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Especially on a Wraith King, right? But Wraith King gets Shard, doesn't care about the AM mana burn. I'm gonna say you need... I don't know. I don't know what they want to carry with. I don't know their player too well. Wraith King. I think Weaver's fine. I think he could go for something else, though. Honestly, I'd pick Weaver here and then probably finish with Primal. I think Primal's pretty good in the mid lane. Delightful. I feel like if this is an off-lane Wraith King, I feel like it's a Grief pick. But maybe they're okay with their...
team pick.
They pick up a Spectre. Is Spectre going Diffusal? First item? I guess so. If he wants to fight. But he's probably... I mean, I would let the Spectre go Radiance and let him farm. The Darkseer is going to make some good space, actually. Especially because they have no way to deal with the Darkseer in the top lane due to the Wraith King and most likely the Ogre Magi matchup. Okay. To deal with this, you have the break already. Uh,
Radiance ban.
you have break already. They go for the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain's actually not bad, especially if she gets the Ags to get the AoE dagger. I think it'd be okay to help deal with the Darkseer. However, I don't know what they're going to do. They ban the Zeus, probably for the Queen of Pain lane. What are you offlaning here? Are you offlaning like a Nyx? Nyx would be kind of crazy.
Only 10 seconds.
Carp, maybe Spellcaster Shadow
5
Fiend
seconds. Hurry,
with their
hurry.
lineup. They don't really have a lot of immediate stuns.
Dyer's
Like,
ban.
you need to travel on the Wraith King and the Bushwhack. Queen of Pain has none to stop you. Ogre Magi is the only one, but if you blink in and ult, I think it'd be alright. Especially with the Darkseer Vacuum. You can both pace set for the Spectre.
10 seconds.
I think
to
it might be
wait.
okay. They banned the Sven. So they do think it's an offlane
5
Wraith King.
seconds
Ugh.
remain.
What goes well against Spectre? What fights into Spectre? Something. Do you pick up Muerta here? I think Muerta might be okay against Spectre, right? Because she does like lots of magic damage.
Radiance ban.
They go for the PA. Oh, actually, PA would have been good too. But you already had the break from the Hoodwink. You just got to allow her to hit it. And you have 2 stuns. What does percent-based damage that
Only
could be
10
helpful?
seconds.
Rupture, maybe? No, that's movement-based.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
PA would have been good. Maybe. There's a lot of disable for the PA. I still think Shadow Fiend on the other side is fine. Maybe you offlane Primal and just beat the Spectre down before she gets like items.
Radiant team are
They go
now
for the
picking.
Void Spirit. I think you offlane Primal here, carry with the Wraith King, and then you pick Shadow Fiend to blink ult on the other side for Carp. I think that would be the best choice. I think the Shadow
10
Fiend would do
seconds
well
to
with the
pick.
Darkseer, especially if the Darkseer plays well. Darkseer plays well,
5
it lines up the
seconds.
Shadow
Hurry,
Fiend,
hurry.
and then the Spectre can do stuff. This is the idea that they're picking the Shadow Fiend. That would line up for a good Primal Beast pick.
Dire team pick.
Timbersaw. Okay, alright. Actually, I don't know if I mind this. I don't think that's not too bad. You do have a lack of stuns on Carp's side. Shadow Fiend, I think, can burn through it if you do pick it up. But I don't think he's great, because if he
Only
gets
10
caught by the
seconds.
Timbersaw, he's just kind of dead. He has no defensive ways to get away.
5 seconds remain.
What else do you pick here? Okay, so the Shadow Fiend's off the table. You need something that's going to deal with the Timbersaw, or that can pick up a break. Nyx doesn't break anymore. Tiny. Ooh, okay. I like
Did
this.
they ruin your strategy?
Tiny can be good, actually. Can feed off the Hoodwink and the Queen of Pain. Can get a break for the Timbersaw. I don't mind this. I don't mind at all. This is actually 2 good drafts. I didn't really like the Darkseer pickup, but I think it's probably their best option. And I think Hoodwink, I just don't like playing it, so we'll see what they do with it. And I think Timber and Queen of Pain can set some pace for the Wraith King to go farm, and they can kind of roll over the Spectre if she allows it. She might have to make her own space this game a little bit with the Darkseer ult. Also, I'm a little worried about the Spirit Breaker because the Spirit Breaker is a global hero and wants to go make space by himself and just like eat spells and be kind of griefy, I don't know if they're going to have enough damage with the Darkseer and the Tiny. Maybe, though. I mean, Tiny does some good damage. As long as they don't run into the Wraith King first. I think they're fine. I think if... Like, we'll see what happens at the 35-minute mark. I think Jaguars, if they can put some pressure on, I think they can win this at like 40 minutes. If it goes past that, I think Carpe has it. Because Spectre's going to have all the items. She's going to be able to kill the Queen of Pain unless she gets a Lincoln's. And I don't think she's going to do that. A lot of Queen of Pains don't pick that up. But we'll see what happens. So, let's get into it. We're in game number 1. I'm excited to play. We're not going to move this camera around too much right now because all we're doing is waiting for everybody to get those bounding runes. And, you know, the first 45 seconds of the game is absolutely nothing but stalling and watching the other team on the other side of the river try to do something. We'll scroll out a little bit. It looks like we might take a early fight at this top bounty rune. Take it easy on me, Danny. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. Give them all you got, you know? You know what I'm saying? They got to learn a little bit. They got to learn somehow, some way. You know what I mean? Nice. L Sigma. What does that mean? Why are you giggling? Is this like millennial talk or something?
30 seconds.
L Riz. What? Okay. I don't know what that means. Are you 12 now, Matt? I guess so. My wife understands what's going on. Must be like fucking Gen X talk. I'm so confused. Anyways, we do get a little tip out, you know what I'm saying? This is the LD2L way. You get put a little love out. They're going to be walking up with the timber saw. They're going to be seeing 3 people, and they're going to walk right back. They do take 2 runes on one side and 2 runes on the other. I told you. First minute of the game, first 45 seconds, is all you're doing is staring at the other team, watching them watch you, watch them. You know what I mean? And you gotta love it. I honestly love it. Queen of Pain, high five in her tower. Nothing too much going on over here. Alright, we do get a nice little block. I hate this block, actually, because you're going to pull it on your tower and you can push it right away. But that's alright. Here we go. We're going to do it right now. We're going to introduce everybody's playing so you know who's playing and who to cheer for. As a caster, we only cheer for courier kills and game number 3 in the playoffs. But this isn't a playoff game, so all we're going to do is watch those courier kills on the screen and scream your name in my bedroom tonight, all right? Here we go. In this bottom lane, we got Sabo on the Wraith King carrying for delightful Jaguars. It's going to be a position 5 Ogre Magi Black Otter coming in. Here we go. I was called an otter the other day. Didn't know what I meant, but there we go. We got a Queen of Pain going in the mid lane right now. He's going to play U.S. Danny Hart. In the top lane, we've got GD playing the Hoodwink in that position 4. And last but not least is going to be the godlike Matt Hart on the Timber Saw. They're going to do a little bit of damage onto the Venomancer. They're going to throw the Blood Grenade going onto the Spectre. Going to walk away just a little bit. On the other side, for Carpe Tronum number 2 is going to be Lup on the Spectre. Carry. Going to be the position 5 Haywire Gorilla on the Venomancer. In the mid lane, we've got War Carp on the Tiny. Getting beat up just a little bit. And in the bottom lane, we've got Lads on the Darkseer. And last but not least is going to be Egress with that MacBook issue. Listen, if you know about it, you know about it. But it's all right. He's going to be on that Spirit Breaker having a blast. You know what I mean? I want to see what's going on afterwards. And I know what you guys are thinking about. Let's stop introducing everybody. I don't care who's playing on the enemy team. I want to look at those last hits. And in the mid lane, we're going to see the Tiny and the Queen of Pain are going to both be at the top of their respective teams. Right? Tiny is going to have that early bottle, but so is the Queen of Pain. Filling up on those water runes. We're going to look bottom right here. We have a little charge away. Nice bash. Here we go. All right, Spirit Breaker. I love to see it. In this top lane, Timbersaw is being a menace. Does use that Whirling Death. Does some good damage, and they'll be okay. has the level and reactive armor. Hoodwink does have the chance to pull right here, is going to be using it. Boop. Nice job. All right. And is going to deny? Nope. Nice pull from the Venomancer stop. That we do get a Corey kill in the bottom lane. We're going to look bottom. Spear Breaker is going to be dancing away. In the mid lane, we do see the Tiny is kind of getting zoned out a little bit because the creeps are on the high ground, but is going to be pulling these right back. Little toss. No avalanche because he doesn't have enough mana. He's getting those punches in, you know what I mean? It's like a boxing match in this mid lane. Missing a couple because of the high ground mischance. It's what, like 25%, 50%, something like that? I'm not really sure. In the top lane, though, they're going to be going. They see the Spectre is going to be peeling out another set of tangos and is kind of getting bullied out a little bit. I think it's okay, though. She's getting a couple last hits where she needs to, and I think she's fine with that. Spectre really does lose lanes. They're going on the Wraith King in the bottom lane. They have another Ion Shell. They're going to get the right clicks. He could have walked right with them. Probably done some more damage, but that's okay. Wraith King does have, that vampiric spirit. He's going to be pulling up, saying, hey, I'm going to hit some stuff, get some health back, and I'll be fine. He has the Bracer. Does have this Tango Shard. Don't know if he's going to use it, though. Me and the Ogre Magi are wondering the same thing. I really hope he uses it. I'm going to watch until it expires, I think. Nice bash. They're going in. It still hasn't reached first blood right now. Does go for the magic stick. And, okay, he does use it. There we go. All right, I love to see it. Venomancer is going to be fighting this Timbersaw. Not really the person you want to hit because, oh, nice spit. It does miss, though. They're going to get a bushwhack onto the tree. Honestly, I think you just want to fight the Hoodwink, right? Hoodwink with just a couple right clicks there is almost half dead, you know? If you had to hit the Q and just kept it going, you might have done it. In the mid lane, though, underneath the tower, taking some good tower shots, does have a bottle charge, gets the toss up, is going to go aggressive, blink onto the high ground, he gets the first blood on the Queen of Pain, killing the Tiny there. Absolutely fantastic. He says, I said take it easy, but Danny says, this is for LD2L, baby. You got to learn one way or another. One way or another, we're going to chase you with the ogre, one way. All right, here we go. So nice in the mid lane, getting that safe kill, right? Pushing him back. It's going to put him ahead. I hate dying in the mid lane when I'm playing against somebody because it just sets me so far behind. I really don't play mid, so I don't know how to catch back up. Almost dying here on the Queen of Pain. Probably wants to stay around for the rune, but should probably just leave. In the top lane, we do have the Venomancer throwing a little bit of damage. They did miss the bushwhack. We saw that land there as the tree disappeared. Chain in. They're doing some damage onto the Timbersaw. He's just going to stand back. Venomancer, please hit the Hoodwink. You're not doing anything to this Timbersaw. He does not care. They're going to get a bushwhack. That's going to be... Oh, dagger comes out. Trying to get it. Hoodwink's going to be diving right now. Is going to get a little pressured by the tower. Just taking a lot of shots right now. They did get a kill in the bottom lane. And Spectre is going to get a kill. Nice job. Well, with the Venomancer. Gets the assist. Avalanche toss-up. Is going to steal the bounty rune. Is going to get the right clicks. Queen of Pain is here. She's just going to walk away. She says, hey... there are creeps you're missing in the mid lane, and Tiny says, come on back here, buddy. I got something to tell you. All right. In the top lane, we're going to have TP in from the Hoodwink. Gets the bushwhack. Nice. He's going to do a little bit of damage. Q from the Timbersaw. He has a chain. Does miss it because there are no creeps there. Or no trees. Does have the option to deny, but does not get it off. And it looks like Venomancer is going to get a second kill in this top lane. Darkseer is going to be here. He could go back for the Wisdom Rune, but I think they're going to allow the Spear Breaker to go get it. Get that level 4 probably. No, get that level 5. Darkseer is okay by himself, pretty much. I'm glad they picked up the Darkseer here. I think Spear Breaker does really well with people that can lane by themselves and allows you to go gank and do other things. We do see a Courier walking through here. Darkseer, is he going to go chase for it? I think he knows. Lad of lads, yes! Baby, come on now. We did get a charge in the mid lane, it looks like, but the Queen of Pain is going to be fine to just walk away. In the top lane, though, we see the Spectre is farming back under the tower. Did go for the Bracer. I like this. Wants the health and the health regen that the bracer is going to give. It doesn't give any more damage, but it does have that health regen now, which is a little interesting. Okay. I'm going to right-click on this timber saw. They're going to walk away. And Hoodwink's going to be here. Is going to be taking this Plague Ward with it. Nice, good spit, good Plague Ward, good deny. What a player. Gorilla on the Venomancer. Okay, he's going to get the spit off. He could deny. Jump in from the Timbersaw. He's going to get the Q off. Nice. They're doing a little bit of damage. Timbersaw does not have the chase. They're going to get a kill with the Queen of Pain jump. Teleport in from the Spirit Breaker. He has a charge in a second. He's going to charge. It's going to land on 1, 2. Avalanche. Toss. Does big damage. Kills 1. Scream of Pain. Or the Sonic Wave comes out. They're going to go onto the Queen of Pain, and she dies there. That was a little crazy, but that's alright. In the bottom lane, though, we do have the Darkseer just having a blast. You know what I mean? You guys know that meme of the guy just, like, playing the computer game, and it's just like, I can't turn out the light, but I'm still alright. Vacuum coming down, throws the ion shell, and he surges himself. We have a charge right now. He's gonna burn him down. He goes back to farm, and a Hoodwink TPs. We have bushwhack and stuns. Right click, he's running. Spectral Blade burns him down. You know, you got too caught up in the music. You know what I mean? This ain't an Eminem song. You can't get lost in the music, in the moment. All right? This is an LD2L game. You can't ever let it go. We have a Timbersaw diving in the top lane, going to throw that chain. We do have a Spectral if she wants to be able to get away. Timbersaw does not have his ult yet, so he probably could have waited a second. In the mid lane, we see a little pressure from the Hoodwink. She's going to be here. She's going to throw the tree down, gets the bushwhack. Nice job, jump in from the Queen of Pain, trying to get away, but she does feed for it. We're going to get a charge in. Spectral is going to land onto that with the Spirit Breaker charge. Nice job. Oh, that wasn't a Spectre. That was a Darkseer coming in. There's too many purple, blue heroes on this team. Why'd you do this? Nice. Spectre is going to go for the Blade Mail first, which allows her to farm. And then we'll probably see, I assume she's going to go for the Radiance. She wants to be able to hit creeps and do other stuff like that, but who knows. In the bottom lane, we do have the Spirit Breaker just dancing away. He's having a blast. Timbersaw in the top lane is going to go for the Kaya. And we'll talk about this in a second here, right? At the 10-minute mark, you want to have, as a core, roughly 50 last hits. We're not going to talk about that Trockum. That's okay. Right? You want to have about 50 last hits, right? And everybody's pretty much there except for the Darkseer, and that's okay. Because he did get a kill. And net worth-wise, okay, we're going to switch over to net worth. Net worth, pretty much everybody is over that 3,500 net worth at 10 minutes, which is where you want to be. So it's feeling pretty good. Spectre is going to be looking bottom right now. They're going to be diving. Nice bushwhack onto. They do have the Spectral back in. They're going to ult from the Spirit Breaker onto the Ogre. Tower shots are going to be landing onto Spirit Breaker's backside. You know what I'm saying? Giving him tower back shots. They're going to get a stun from the Wraith King. It's going to burn down the Spirit Breaker. That was kind of ridiculous. Right click from the Hoodwink is going to get the kill. They're going to try to run away. They do have the bushwhack, but they're just going to walk it off. Walk it off. Walk it off. Ooh, ooh. Tiny's running down, 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 down. He has a haste rune round, round, round. He's running back, mid lane. Running back, mid lane. Ooh, ooh. In the top lane, they're going after the Venomancer. They're going to run away on the Timbersaw. Spirit Breaker is going to TP. It's like the longest TP ever. That's all right. They are going to charge onto the Hoodwink. Charge, lands. And right clicks are coming in. Throws the tree. He gets nice. Good right click. Uh-oh. That may have been a mistake. Yeah, it looks like it, unfortunately, but that's okay. Listen, this is the LD2L Season 17/18. I don't really know. I've been told both. All right? And you know what? This is the best place to learn your mistakes, okay? Learn what you're doing wrong, because you know what? Your teammates are willing to help you out. It's a fun environment. So if you're willing and wanting to learn Dota 2, this is the place to go. Hit me up. Hit somebody up that's in this game right now. Join the Discord. Get ready for a team next season, and we'd love to have you, all right? Let's get back into it. We want to see some fucking action. In the bottom lane, we do have the Darkseer, who's about half health right now. and they are going to run at him. Ogre Magi is going to throw the Ignite lands in the mid lane. We are going to see 2 supports going in. Wait, what? Why was that here? Okay. Oh, I wonder. That must have been a bug. So they did kill the Spectre in the top lane. Wait, this is Twisted Chakram?
Dire's top tower is
Oh,
being
it must be
attacked.
bugged again. Okay, that
Dire's
makes
middle
sense.
tower is now bottom.
Alright, nice. Charge in the mid lane is going to be on to the Queen of Pain. Nope, is going to cancel. Good choice.
Dire's bottom
Yeah,
tower
because they have
under
this
fire.
stupid chakram here. It's weird. Anyways, Wraith King is going to be here. He's going to go for the Radiance. They're walking at him. Tiny does have the Blink. Is going to go for the Phylactery into straight Conda. Wakanda forever. There is a ward here. He sees the Tiny. He sees the Darkseer. You need to walk away. There we go. Rotate from the Spear Breaker is going to be here. Does have the Phase Boots. Did kill a Venomancer in the mid lane underneath the tower. He's going to go be going for a Force Staff. Okay. Hoodwink is going to be going for Arcanes and most likely will be going for that Gleipnir. Ogre Magi is going for the Midas. You know, this is average Ogre Magi gaming right here. Honestly, I can't blame him. You know, I do the same thing too. Right? I pick up the Midas. I pick up the Mana Boots. We're going to go in the bottom lane. They're going to be going after the Wraith King. He does have an ult right now. They do ping out immediately. A ward. Bushwhack lands onto the Tiny. Tiny has nothing right now. Vacuum. Wall comes out. It lands on 1, 2. They're doing a lot of damage to the Spear Breaker. Tossed back. They're trying to do something. Ignite lands on 3. They're going to have the Scream of Pain, the Sonic Wave. Just kidding. They're going to turn around, gets the right click onto the Spear Breaker. They're going to kill 1, 2, 3. All for a Wraith King ult. So, good choice there by Delightful Jaguars to go fight. They're going to be running after the Venomancer. Venomancer does have the ult. He has the Q as well. He's going to spread the ult. You know what I'm saying? That's like some... Ooh, brother, ooh, what is that? They're going to dive underneath the tier 1, and they're going to get a kill. Well played. Good acorn from the Hoodwink to make sure he can't escape. There's nothing that can stop this man. Nice. And Hoodwink coming over here, making sure to steal the Wisdom Rune. Took the gamble, and it pays off. You know what I'm saying? That's why you go to Vegas every year. Okay. They're going to go on this tower. Jump in. Scream Pain, they're going to do some good damage. Avalanche Toss did come out. He has the Tree Toss. It's not going to do enough damage to turn back onto the Tiny. They have this stun from the Ogre. Hoodwink ult does not land. They're going to run away. They did have the heal. They're going to toss up again. He has an Avalanche. Charge from the Spirit Breaker. He has an ult. Is going to use it. He's trying to get away on the Tiny. The Ogre Magi is going to dive underneath the tier 2. They killed one. They're going to turn on, and they kill the other. That's a 2-piece for absolutely nothing. They didn't even get... Tiny doesn't even have resurrection, you know what I'm saying? All he's got to do is go back to base, and he's happy and healthy. Spectre does go for the Radiance, like I said. Okay. Queen of Bane is going to go for the Kaya after the Dagon. You know, she has the Masochist, which is going to give that bonus spell amp, and then the Dagon going to give that spell lifesteal, and then the Kaya is going to just amp everything. You love to see it. That's going to be the Radiant side right now. Let's go to the other side. We got a Tiny, like we said earlier, is going to be going for the Phylactery, and then the Conda, Wakanda forever. You know what I'm saying? We got a Spirit Breaker who's going to go for the Shadow Blade into the Silver's Edge, which is a little interesting. Spirit Breaker, I think, is okay to get this. Avalanche toss up. They're going to get a charge. They do not have his Spirit Breaker ult. Sonic Wave lands on 1, immediately kills the Tiny. They're going to turn. They get the Bushwhack onto the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker's going to get ulted by the Hoodwink. They're going to run after. Stun from the Ogre Magi is not going to come out because it was not in range or in cooldown. Off cooldown, I guess. Alright. But this is going to allow the Spectre. She's getting some good space. And she's happy and healthy up here. Probably will be using this wand. And, yep, it does use the Clarity. They're going to find her, though. Jump in. Blink from the Timbersaw, really. They're going to go after her. They have the charge from the Spirit Breaker. Is going to throw the dagger, trying to get away the Bushwhack. They're going to be right-clicking her. They're going to charge in with the Timbersaw. Doing a lot of damage. They have a charge in. Nice job. And they're going to kill the Spectre for it, but get 1 to return. They're going to be looking to kill this Ogre. Ogre is going to get that vacuum back. Is going to get pulled back. Is going to get pulled back. There we go. Is going to get pulled back. Just cancels his stun. And they're going to get the kill right now. Venomancer is getting a nice D ward on a Sentry and Observer ward over here. I love playing some Venomancer and D warding. It helps clear the map, especially when you have a gem, right? Getting an early gem on a Venomancer can be really nice if you're going to be everywhere like this, because you just run around with the gem, you throw your random wards everywhere, and then you're going to get, you know, you're going to get vision everywhere. You're going to have no vision on the other enemy team, and it feels fantastic as the Venomancer because you're getting all that gold back. So, give it a try there. We'll see what happens. All right. Going to be a Darkseer going for the Greaves right now. Is going to be picking up a pipe afterwards. Spectre is going to go for a Radiance, like we said. And last but not least is that Venomancer going for the Force Staff. So, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Radiance is done with the Wraith King. Going to be going Blink. Are they going to find him right here? Well, they know he died. Or they know these creeps died. They do see him right now. Right? Did they see him? No, they didn't see him. They had to see him, right? Spirit Breaker should know. He sees, yep. He's nice. He uses that Bulldoze Avalanche Toss up. He's going to channel the Watcher instead. He places a ward. Okay. That's fine.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Drop the double sentry, make sure there's no vision up here, and Darkseer is going to be here ready to go. He does have that vacuum wall ready to be thrown out whenever. They're going to charge in the top lane. They're going to see the Timbersaw. Charge onto the Ogre, cancels. Darkseer is got to get away. He does have the haste. Uses that Twisted Chakram. Okay. Nice, gets a courier kill. They're gonna, oh, tries to jump on the high ground, but he might get bashed up on the high ground. Sonic Wave comes out, lands on 2. They're gonna kill 1. They're gonna kill 2. They're gonna turn on stun the Venomancer. They're gonna get a kill. Oh, Venomancer ult doing a lot right now, but that's gonna be okay. Avalanche is gonna stop. It keeps the Venomancer alive. He's gonna stay, put down a ward, and walk away. Nice. Hey, great fight from Delightful there, being able to take the tower probably right after taking 2. They did dodge the Darkseer ult by killing them instantly. This Queen of Pain is playing very well. I wish we could see a replay there. I don't know if I missed it or what, but absolutely fantastic. So Timbersaw does pick up the Blink Dagger, which is a little different, and is going for an Ags, right? Which is going to create that reactive armor shell that explodes. You know what I mean? So it's kind of nice. This could be really good. There's not a lot that's going to do 1,000 damage early on. I think it's 1,000 damage. It's something stupid like that. But Wraith King is going to go for a blink as well. So they're going to have a bunch of jump and initiation with the Timber, the Wraith King, and the Queen of Pain jumping in. So they can chase pretty far. Hoodwink is going to go for the Gleipnir, like I said, is picking up the Rod of Atos first, especially against these mobile heroes like the Darkseer and the Spearbreaker. I think it can be very nice. Ogre Magi does go for a pipe here, even though they have one. No, that's the Darkseer. Okay, fair enough. I do like this, and I think a Solar Crest, honestly, could have been okay as well. Darkseer wants to go in. He throws the wall down, hits the Vacuum 1-1. They're going to throw the Venom ult. Lands on 1. They're going to turn around on the Spearbreaker. Spearbreaker is going to go down. Avalanche also is going to go into the Wraith King. Wraith King does die. They hit a Venom ult. The jump in with the Spectre is not going to get anything. They kill the Darkseer on the backside. Timbersaw killing with the Timber Sand. They kill the Venom as well. They're going to find the Spectre who's just trying to run back. They're going to go in. They're doing a lot of damage. He's going to try. They throw the Chakram. They're doing so much, and they're going to get a double kill on that Timbersaw. And I think they go high ground right here. Everybody's dead for 40 seconds. I think you're okay to send the Wraith King up here. Hit it a little bit. You have the cart as well. Honestly, it might be worth it. He's going to get a nice heal from the Dagon right there. That Dagon level 3. This is exactly what you need to be doing with everybody right now. If everybody stayed, hit this, you know, let's say she does 50 damage, right? That's 250 damage that could have been done, you know? But that's an extra 200 damage. It would be at 16. You'd think it's not a lot, right? 200 damage is not a whole lot. But you know what? Over time, that 200 damage, burn, is really going to start to add up. Tiny is going to be here, has the Avalanche Toss, does have the Blink Dagger and the Conda. is going to queue up the BKB as well. Toss up. Nice. Tree is going to take some good damage. Timbersaw going for the Shiva's guard after the Ags, which is making him very tanky. This is what I'm glad about. I did say if it goes past the 35-minute mark, I think Delightful lose the game. So I'm glad they're coming in. Avalanche toss up onto the Ogre. Charge in is going to get the kill. They're going to go mid. Jump in from the Wraith King is going to get a stun. Timbersaw is going to jump in onto towards the Chakram. He's going to tail one. They're going to throw the vacuum. No wall. They're going to turn. Kill 3 right now. They're going to jump onto the Spirit Breaker. Taking a lot of damage. Jump. They kill it. And that's going to be 4. Yeah, okay. They're going to go back mid right here. They have no creeps, so they have no way to hit this tower. Timbersaw is going to do the right thing. Stands up here, is going to take this. Does miss the tree there. There we go. Nice, and they're going to go mid right now. Nice. You love to see it. Okay, they're going to ping out. They say, hey, Hoodwink, you better be careful with these guys coming up. But honestly, I think they're fine, you know. Tower is going to go down in the mid lane. This is what I was saying, right? Is everybody hits it once or twice, and you've already lost 400, you know? And that was, what, a quarter second? You know what I mean? So, you know, think about it, right? He's already lost an extra 100 here. You know? You never know. You never know. Right? It's really useful. Timbersaw is going for the Shivas. Wraith King going for the BKB after the blink. Is going to be farming this wave top. Hoodwink going for the Gleipnir. Ogre Magi going for the pipe like we said. And the Queen of Pain does pick up a level 5 Dagon. On the other side, we got the Tiny going for the blink and the Phylactery. Spirit Breaker does have that Silver's Edge. Is going to be charging in the lane. Cancels that charge. And Darkseer is going to be going for a pipe. This is who I thought was on the other team, so I'm glad they split it up there, you know. Only 1 pipe per team. Honestly, I don't think 2 pipes is bad as long as you don't use them at the same time. Right? You use 1 pipe, you wait for it to go down, you use the second pipe, and you're good to go. Right? Usually you can coordinate it by, you know, 1 Spectral on the bottom lane is going to get a kill on the Squirrel. Squirrel does go down. It's hunting season, baby. They're going to go on to the Ogre Magi. They're running after him right now. They get the stun off. He's going to try to TP away, but you can't do that with a charge coming in. He throws big damage, and he's dead. Nice. Okay, that's a 4-man rotate. They're doing a lot of damage to this top tower. Yeah, okay. This is not good. They're going to charge onto the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain takes this tower half dead. They're still charging it. She knows about it, though. Nice. In the mid lane, you do see the Venomancer is pretty alone. Jump in, stun from Raking, crit, and okay. The Sonic Wave with the Dagon is just too much damage. Oh, we can't even see it. Okay. They do more damage than his health? I don't think so, right? Dagon does 688. Okay. It didn't even grow up. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is looking like it's a hard game, but honestly, I think a lot of Spectre games are hard until they're easy, which seems weird to say, but because you're going in, you're gonna lose most of the game for a while. If you can just wait for it to get to the end, you're gonna have a blast. You know? And once you're able to pick off people by yourself, it can really change the state of the game.
Bottom tower is being attacked.
Okay. So, Spectre's going good right now. Is going to go for the Manta style. They're going to take this tier 2, and they're going to go bottom. They're going to take the Tormentor. It's probably going to go to Hoodwink, which is the Boomerang. Yeah, I don't like this one. It either goes to her or the Ogre. Yep. Ogre is going to pick up that Fire Shield, which I think is a lot better. Goes for a Carpe. Okay, you know, it's different, you know what I mean? It's different. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's not what I would build. And that's alright. You know what I mean? Listen, and I say stuff like that, right? You know? But hey, this is the way I take it, right? These guys are playing on the big screen. They deserve to be here, you know what I mean? I'm just some idiot that yells in my bedroom late at night at people while they play some fantastic Dota. They're going to get a charge in onto the Hoodwink who did miss her ult. They're going to go in, jump from the Wraith King onto the Spear Breaker, and he's going to walk it off. Walk it like I talk it. Okay. So like I was saying, I just yell in my bedroom at great games of Dota. So if I say something stupid, don't think about it too much. You know, I'm just having a blast by myself here. I got to make sure I don't go crazy. Some people I say I already have, you know. Wraith King is going to have that BKB. They did kill the Hoodwink, who is kind of crazy out there. They do pick up their Wisdom Rune, so that's feeling pretty good. Hoodwink does have that Gleipnir, so she's going to be able to push by herself. You have her, and then the Spear Breaker, and the Spectre, who are kind of pushing lanes by themselves. We're going to Roche top. Good choice. I think you Roche top, and then you push middle, or not push mid, push top, right? I don't think you mind too much right here. Mr. 305, is that an area code? #30505 area code. Miami, Florida. Okay. Miami, Florida, Miami-Dade County, and the Florida Keys. It was established in 1947. Originally covered the entire state of Florida, but as the population grew and demand for phone numbers increased, the code's coverage was reduced to serve Miami-Dade County and the Florida Keys. 305 is part of the American numbering and included. Other area codes for this area include 786 and 645. Interesting. Okay. Nice. All right. Well, there you go. There's a little knowledge for you. Dropping knowledge. All right. About the North American numbering plan, the NANP. So there you go. Fun fact of the day. We do have the tower is going to be going in. It's taking a lot of damage. Mid tower, not so much. They're just drawing a bunch of lines. Timbersaw, it says, hey, I want to go uphill right here. We need to do this. Darkseer, he's going to be going in. He's going to be looking to grab the Yags. Walks uphill. Nope, does not walk uphill. Spectre, trying to get the man style. What is her score? 1 and 4. It's not bad, actually. 1, 4, and 13. So she's getting gold in experience for assists and then be able to jump back. So this is actually not bad. Even though it's on the bottom though. They're going to charge in onto the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is going to get Avalanche tossed up. Nice, doing a lot of damage. He's going to lose that Aegis instantly. Wraith King is going to get hit. We got a Abto Queen of Pain coming in. Venomancer, jump in from the Spear Breaker. He's going to try to get away. He does have a charge in a second. He's going to charge. He just walks it off. Hey, there we go. Scream of Pain. Sonic Wave is going to come in. They're going to get the Avalanche, toss up. They kill the Queen of Pain. They're going to turn around. They're going to explode on the Timbersaw. Jump in. Wraith King does have a life right now if they want to use it. Catch on the Gleipnir. They're going to throw some stuns out. They throw the Avalanche out. Avalanche with the toss. They kill one. They're going to jump in. They kill the Venomancer on the backside. Wraith King is going to come back with the BKB. Spectre is going to die. They're going to be looking to take the Rax right now. Wraith King is just walking forward. He says, I don't care. I don't care. We're hitting. We're hitting. I love to sing. If you don't know, there you go. Now you know. All right, they're going to go into the melee barracks. The melee barracks are going to go down. You do have the Tiny, who's trying to do something. You do have the Avalanche toss back. Avalanche toss up on the mid lane, doing a lot of damage right now. They do fortify to try to help out. He's going to do a lot of damage, but he does have the burn down from the ignite. They're going to go onto the Darkseer. Darkseer's going to take a lot of damage. They have to charge in from the Spear Breaker. Spear Breaker's going to break right now. He has the jump. It's broken, stunned on the Timbersaw. Timbersaw's going to get Avalanche toss from the buyback from the Tiny. They're going to go. They almost killed the Hoodwink. They're going to turn onto the Ogre. Ogre is going to try to walk away right now, but it's not going to happen. They're throwing the shots from the tower. Charge in from the Venom with that Force Staff. He's just spitting. And they're going to get a kill with the Venomancer. Blinking from the Tiny. He's going to be looking for the Avalanche. And Bushwhack is not going to land. Jump out. They get the Sonic Wave on 2. They kill him. Jump in from the Wraith King. He's going to go onto the Tiny. Tiny's going to get the toss up. They have the Gleipnir from the Hoodwink. Big toss with the tree. And he's going to go down. That's a buyback on the Tiny. And it looks like they're probably going to lose his mid-Rax. But everybody's going to go back up and heal. Sabo on that Wraith King is going to be taking the outpost right now. He's almost level 20. And what's important about this? That talent tree, right? So he's going to be picking up probably that 70 attack speed. It's going to be super helpful. Queen of Pain is level 21. Highest level in the game right now is going to be going for stats, I guess. It doesn't care about that Shadow Strike damage interval, the damage, or the Sonic Wave cooldown, which I think is crazy because it like halves the cooldown, right? Yeah, it's by 45 seconds, so this is wild. Anyways, so there you go. And last is the Timber Saw, who's level 19, is about to be picking up 20, is probably going to get the magic resistance. And then the Ogre Magi, who's level 19 but gets the level 20 talent. Nope, he gets Fat Chance. Never mind. They're going to throw the Vacuum Wall onto, they get the bash onto the Queen of Pain, kill one. They're going to go onto the Ogre, kill him as well. Nice. So, Ogre Magi does not get it, but he's very close. I assume he's going to get the Bloodlust. I would get the Bloodlust, but I think he's going to get the Strength. Okay, Spectre is going to be going for the 350 health, which is always good. Does have the Radiance with the Manta, is going to go for the BKB. Honestly, I think she needs something that's going to help her with the solo pickoffs. So either a Hex or a Basher or something. Nullifier, maybe even. Good try, Spectre. What she was trying to do is throw the dagger while clearing the wave, while at the same time having it close enough to the hill where she could walk it back up, but not going to be able to do that. That was actually a really good play. Like, a lot of people I don't think would think about that as a Spectre, but I'm glad she did.
Radiant's top tower
I mean,
is under siege.
she didn't hit it, but she tried it. That's what you want to do. Spear Breaker, I assume he's going to get the Bulldoze barrier, but maybe he doesn't. It's just like an extra 400 health, you know what I mean? Does have the Yules, which I do like. Going to give him that mana regen. He's at 6.4 right now. We're going to be hanging out right now. All right. So I think they do have to take a Roche again, probably to be able to push up to the high ground here. Most likely. Roche is up. It could be up in a minute. Maybe they just don't want to wait the time. Either that or they need a Timbersaw Shard. I think the Shard would help out a bunch. He does have that S and Y. Let's look at some buybacks right now. Jump in. From the Venomancer, he's going to get that spit on. Hawk Tool on that thing, you know what I'm saying? That's Venomancer right there. He loves to do it. And that's it. They did use the pipe, I believe. Nope. They just had... What kind of barrier was that? That was a magic barrier. Oh, it's on the other side. Moron! There you go. There's the pipe. Okay. Top is pushing in. They do want to probably use a smoke, I assume. You have the Spectre down here just farming. This is what I'm saying is... It's after the 35-minute mark. And you're getting to that point where Spectre kind of is happy to join fights now. Right? She does some good damage. She has the Radiance. She has the Blade Mail, the Manta. She's kind of turning into a scary demon lady. You know what I mean? It is going to TP back. I think you were okay keeping and staying there. I think you were staying there fine. Queen of Pain is going to be here. Might get caught out. Avalanche. Toss. Has already been used. Oh, throws the tree, so it's going to follow. They have the charge. Lands. Venom ult is going to explode. Spear Breaker is going to get Atos. They're going to go in. They have the break, and they're going to get the kill. Nice job. They're going to go in the mid lane. Timbersaw walks away from the Spectre, and so does the Ogre Magi. Alright. Timbersaw does have the Hex queued up, has the Ags with the... Just picked up the Kaya Sanj. That's nice. Wraith King is going to be picking up the Basher. Wants to be able to hold people down. Hoodwink is going to go for a Daedalus. Wants to be able to push, do some good damage in these fights. Ogre Magi going for a Glimmer Cape after the heart. And Queen Pain, who died over here, is going to be going for an Ags, which is the Shadow Strike, which I talked about in the draft, to be able to help clear out, most likely, the Dark Seer illusions. Tiny right here is going to go for a Conda. Okay. Spirit Breaker is going for the Yasha. Probably the Yasha. I would assume it's Yasha Kaya, but who knows. Dark Seer is going to go for the Ags. You want to have that punch, that normal punch is very nice. Jump in from the Timber Saw onto the Veno. It gets Avalanche, tossed. They're going to Veno ult. Walking away. He's going to throw the Chakram out. Gets punched right now. He has a jump charge in from the Spirit Breaker. He's going to get a big explosion out, and he's just dead. They feel like they're feeding. They do see Roche is up right now. They could go back and Roche. You've got rocks in your head. Spectre is going to be going for a Scotty next, which is not a bad choice, honestly. I think Spectre's been playing really well. She's been just not dying. She's getting the items her teams needs her to, and she's happy to just keep hitting stuff. In the mid lane, they're going on the Queen of Pain. They have the punch. Avalanche has been used. Toss has been used. Darkseer cannot chase with the silence jump. So the blink releases a sonic boom when Queen of Pain blinks at both her starting and ending locations, dealing damage in an AoE and silences the target.
What surge is this?
Very good. Okay. And it looks like the Dire side are going bottom to take a Roche. Roche will be over in 5 seconds. It'd be more like 12, but that's alright. Let's see what we got right here. I was pretty close with that. I was pretty close. I said 12, and he came at like 10. They're going to go in. They kill the Hoodwink. Nice job. They're going to take the Roche right now. Okay. Timbersaw is circling on the map. He says, hey, everybody's here and here. We need to be here. They're walking towards this. They don't have a Hoodwink. And Hoodwink, do you have a teleport? She does have a teleport. She could buy back and teleport in. They're not a great Roshing team on the side of the Dire. They're charging in with a Spear Breaker, who says, hey, I know you're here, and they're going to walk away with the Invis. Vision on the high ground. Nice, Aegis is taken. They're going to find the Wraith King. Hoodwink buys back. She's going to teleport in. Avalanche toss up onto the Timbersaw. BKB from the Tiny. Stuns from the Ogre. They're going to kill one right now. Wraith King taking a lot of damage. Charge in is going to get the kill. They have the vacuum wall. Comes out. They're going to dagger. BKB from the Spectre. Spear Breaker's dead. He does have a buyback. Could charge in. The BKB from the Spectre is about to go down. They go onto the Venom. Venom's going to die. Spectre's here. She's going to get jumped. Queen of Pain gets the silence. Has the Dagon. She's going to die to the Timber. Timber's going to get tossed back. They're going to on Tiny. Tiny's going to get Glightmirrored. He's going to get stunned. And he's going to go down to the Timber Saw. Oh, Lord. What a fight. I mean, like they had the Aegis too, and Jaguar just didn't have to care, right? They just went in, they did all this damage, and they were happy for it, right? Queen of Pain doing 7,700 damage, 64, 61. You know, I mean, you're trying your best to do all the damage here, or try to, you know, put it out to people, but the Timbersaw is so tanky, and so is the Wraith King. He's got it. They're going to charge onto it, but not going to commit to it. And honestly, I think this is it. Melee barracks go down. And they're going to take the tower. They're going to take the barracks as well. Charge in from the Spearbreaker, lands on 2. They're going to vacuum wall right now. Avalanche toss up, lands. Okay, they are going to kill the Spearbreaker. Wraith King's on the backside. He's going to turn onto the Darkseer. Darkseer is going to go down. He's dead. And the Spectre's trying to fight the Hoodwink here. Hoodwink is going to go down. She's got to walk away. Nom, 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 nom. And they're going to jump onto the Spectre. Spectre's trying to run away. They have the Avalanche. Does use toss. No, he gets stunned. He's taking a lot of damage. She's going to go down. They're going to look to Spectre on the backside. Spectre's going to go down. They're going to look for the Venomancer. Venomancer's going to push himself in the base. And it looks like that's going to be it. That's going to be all Rax. And we're going to get a little voice lining in too. They're going to take this. Stunning, isn't it? I do not understand. And that, I think, is going to be GG for Delightful Jaguars. Okay, great game number 1 right here. Jaguars played super well. Honestly, Carpe could come back. I think if they had another 5 minutes or had a little bit better in the 20 to 30 minute mark. Spectre was coming online. She could have done something well, and that's it. So that's game number 1. Good game, well played, Delightful Jaguars. And let's get into game number 2 right after this.